everyone, and welcome to our September TBR video. This month we're going to be taking part in the Bookoplathon by Becca and the Books. I'll link her channel in the announcement video down below, and we will get to that section of the video in a minute. But first of all, I'm going to pick 5 books from my TBR jar because I don't want it to go without this month. So I'm going to pick 5 books from the TBR jar and then hopefully fit them into the Bookoplathon rolls. So the way it's going to work, 5 books picked out of the TBR jar that either I will read by myself or I'll read with Sean. I'll wait and see what he thinks of them. Then I'll do 3 rolls on the Bookoplathon, and that will start me off for the month. And then I'm going to vlog throughout the month so that you can see where my game goes afterwards. And Sean is also going to pop in and he's going to do 3 rolls for us because I'm going to pick books that I will read by myself and he will be picking books that we will be reading together. So you'll get 3 rolls from me, 3 rolls from him, 6 rolls in total. Possibly 11 books in total if none of these match up with any of those. So this might be a mess starting off the month with 11 books, but hopefully we'll be able to slot them in. We've also got like other books that we want to read as well that we will be trying to slot in, but we will wait and see how it goes. So let's just get on with it. We're going to shake the bucket and then we're going to pick out 5 books. So we got 1, which is Brightly Burning. I believe is by Alyce, but I might be making that up because I can never remember what these are. Pick 2. The Legend of the Lightkeeper. This is by Kelly Hall because this keeps coming up on like my Goodreads. I think it's Kelly Hall, but we'll find out. But that's one I'm not too sure on. So pick number 3 and pick number 4 coming out together. And pick number 5. Oh, triple whammy. We're doing all 3 in one go. At least that means the bucket's done with. We've got Awake. That's nice and vague. We've got The Words That Fly Between Us, which I believe is by Sarah Carroll, but I might be making that up. And we've got The Names They Gave Us. I recognise the title of that, but I'm not quite sure why. But we'll find out. To Goodreads. So we'll start off with Brightly Burning, which is by Alyce. Okay, so this was what I thought it was. And Brightly Burning is a retelling of something Shakespeare-y, I think. Oh, apparently the sci-fi version of Jane Eyre. So I remembered it being a retelling. 17-year-old Stella Ainsley wants just one thing: to go somewhere, anywhere else. Her home is a foundering spaceship that offers few prospects, having been orbiting an ice-encased Earth for 200 years. When a private ship hires her as a governess, Stella jumps at the chance. The captain of the Rochester, 19-year-old Hugo Fairfax, is notorious throughout the fleet for being a moody recluse and a drunk. But with Stella he's kind. But the Rochester harbours secrets. Stella is certain someone is trying to kill Hugo, and the more she discovers, the more questions she has about his role in a conspiracy threatening the fleet. I mean, I hated Jane Eyre, so I don't know if I requested a Jane Eyre retelling before I hated Jane Eyre, if I hoped that it was going to be better than Jane Eyre, but that will be an interesting one to try and fit in. It has a dark cover, so it could come up. Oh no. Yes, The Legend of the Lightkeeper is by Kelly Hall, and apparently this is 174 pages, so I'm now looking forward to it much more than I previously was. After a hurricane destroys her home, Lily Jordan is ready for life to get back to normal. That would be easy if her mother's recent engagement hadn't landed her in a house along southeast Texas's most haunted ghost road. The secluded scenic road is steeped in rich history and legends, but when Lily is given an old diary on her birthday, will she find that those legends hold more for her future than she's bargained for? With the help of new friends Hunter and Owen and forbidden love Talon, will she uncover dark secrets from the past and find the key to her own gifts? Is it fate or circumstance that brought Lily to her new home? I mean, it's very, very short, so I'm happy with that. If I roll a 3, that is a small book, which is under 300. So let's fingers crossed that my first roll is a 3. That would work ridiculously well. So then we got Awake, which I have literally no idea what that can even be, but we will find out.
It's a very good TV show.
Together. Apparently it's a good TV show. Never heard of it. This is by Natasha Preston. a Sourcebooks Fire book, which I like Sourcebooks Fire. They've published some good things over the years. Scarlett Garner doesn't remember anything before the age of 4, but a car accident changes everything. She starts to remember pieces of her past that frighten her, a past her parents hid from her, and a secret that could get her killed. That's a ridiculously vague synopsis. No wonder I could not remember anything about it. But like that, I like thrillery books. We're getting into the autumn season, so it's time to get some like thrillers in there. And we've got paranormal and thriller already, so that's good. Then we've got The Words That Fly Between Us, which is by Sarah Carroll. I'm smashing it this month. Smashing it, meaning I remembered 3 of the books out of a possible 5. But compared to normal, this one's also 208 pages. So, 2 books less than 300 pages already. I am up for this. This is going to be a very, very quick TBR for me. Lucy's father is a successful lawyer making a killing on the property market. She and her mother want for nothing. Nothing that can be bought. But money cannot buy Lucy the words she needs. The words to stand up to her bully of a father. The words to inspire her mother to do something about the family life that is suffocating them both. The words to become the person she wants to be. Then Lucy finds something else. An escape route. Soon she discovers that every building on her row is connected through the attic to the next. As she explores the inner lives of those who live on her street, Lucy realises that she is not the only one to suffer in silence. She also sees ways she can help some and ways to punish those that deserve it, but as the mighty fall, Lucy is forced to realise that while she can affect the lives of others from the safety of the attic, she will need to climb down to face her own fears. That sounds amazing. I don't know why I didn't read that at the time. That only came out last year as well. I can't remember hearing anybody talking about that. But I'll be reading it next month and I will let you know what I think, and then I'll be talking about it. And then the last one on that list was The Names They Gave Us, which I've got like in my head I've got it as like a fiery cover. Oh, okay, it's Emery Lord. Ooh, okay, this is going to be my first Emery Lord book, and we own like quite a few of hers, and I've heard that they're really, really sad, and I just never got to them.
Sad book, that's on the thing.
A sad book is on the thing. A sad book's on the thing. We could get a sad book. Right. When it all falls apart, who can you believe in? Everything is going right for Lucy Hanson until her mum's cancer reappears. Just like that, Lucy breaks with all the constants in her life. Her do-good boyfriend, her steady faith, even her long-time summer church camp job. Instead, Lucy lands at a camp for kids who have been through tough times. As a counsellor, Lucy is in over her head and longs to be with her parents across the lake. But that's before she gets to know her co-workers, who are as loving and unafraid as she so desperately wants to be. It's not just new friends that Lucy discovers at camp. More than one old secret is revealed along the way. In fact, there's much more to her family and her faith than Lucy ever realised. I mean, I'm interested in it because it's Emery Lord, and I've heard really good things about her writing, and I still haven't read any of it, and I will eventually being this month. Yeah, compared to the last couple of months when I've had books that I have been dreading come out of the jar, this is a selection of books that I'm vaguely interested in, and also are really, really short, so like, this couldn't have happened at a better time. This is exciting. Let's see how it goes. So I guess that means it's time to move on to the Bookoplathon bit. I'll be leaving the bucket here just in case I land on something that needs me to do like a random thing. So we'll introduce the board first. I don't really want to pick up because I've got my cards on it, but like basically you've got the board. Our printer was out of ink, so I've spent all morning doing this, and this is a copy of it. It's exactly the same as Becca's board that you could download that was all fancy schmancy, but I had to do it with felt tip pens and time, so that got done. You also have chance cards which are pre-shuffled, so I'm not going to be shuffling them because they're really tiny and I'm going to drop them everywhere, but basically if I land on a chance then I have to pick up one of these. There are 12 in the pile. 6 are books I'm really, really interested in. 6 are books I am absolutely dreading to read, so that's fine. And then I've also got the community shelf cards, which are 6 prompts that aren't on the board. So things like a book with a beautiful cover, things like a book from a book box. So again, there are some in there that are ones that I'm less happy with. There are some in there that I'm like, oh yeah, I'd really love to do that. So the board has been explained. If you haven't seen Bookoplathon before, Bookopoly, this is the first Bookoplathon. So if you haven't seen Bookopoly before, I'd be very, very surprised because it's like one of the most popular TBR games that exists. But it's really, really fun and I'm really, really excited to do it. So This is why I'm taking part in this readathon, and we'll see how it goes. So.
Whoa.
Oh. We're like double filming. It's getting all technological up in here. I really don't know how any of this is going to work. We'll see how it turns out. You recording? Yeah? So basically, this is our little doohickey counter thing. It's one of our fairy lights that Sophia pulled off of the stairs because we didn't have anything else that would fit in the gaps because where I drew this out. It's rolling. Where I drew this out, the gaps are very, very small. This does have a flat side. We didn't just pick the hardest counter that we could physically find. But also it doesn't want to stay on its flat side. So this is still a really hard counter. That's fine. We'll just track where that's going. That's all good. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Roll 1. 12. Oh no, doubles. Oh no. Oh, doubles means you've got to roll again. So I've already got 4 rolls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's an ebook or an audiobook. Well, all of the TBR jar books are ebooks. So for that, I will pick The Names They Gave Us by Emery Lord. That was a nice, easy first roll. Thank you. So even with the doubles, that's not too bad. Roll 2 of 4. 11. Rolling high today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is a standalone. And for that, I think it's a standalone. I can't check. I can totally check. Can I check? I will check. I've got a feeling that the Inheritance Games is a standalone. And I need to read the Inheritance Games this month for my blog tour. I can totally see why people don't do this live because you've got to like check it while you're picking them. Why did I decide I wanted to do a live one? We're checking it. We're checking it. I mean, oh no, it's the Inheritance Games #1.
What about any of the other ones from the box?
Any of the other ones from our list of books that we were hoping to try and squeeze in.
Burn?
No, because that's in the chance cards. Can't pick that just in case. And all of the rest of them are parts of sequels.
On my 25-25, how to win friends and influence people.
How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, which is actually right here. So this will be our standalone pick. It's a non-fiction book about winning friends and influencing people, and Sean wants to read it before he turns 25, which is on the 11th of September, and we're definitely not going to finish his whole list by then, but we will be reading one of them. But then that also means that that's a Sean pick, and this is in my picks, so now I'm reading one of my picks with you. Oh, we fucked this dramatically. That's fine. Well, we'll read that one. Yeah, that's fine, because I'm doing an extra roll anyway. So instead of 4 rolls for me, I've now got 3 rolls for me and 1 roll for me and Sean that I've gotten to pick, because Sean's going to also pick 3 of our books. That's fine. This is okay. I'm not having a breakdown. Right, are we ready?
Yes.
Roll 3. Oh, I'm scared. Oh! Double 4. So this has now become 5 rolls. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is for a book set in the past. Oh no. Oh no. What books do we... What books do we have that are set in the past? Is Nevermore set in the past?
Yes.
I think Nevermore was set in the past.
Yeah, because they never covered landline mobile phones.
Nevermore.
Yeah.
Jessica Townsend. Because if this is set in the past, we've got the sequel that we still need to read.
What about Hopkins and Stubbs?
Potkin and Stubbs. I don't know when that's set either. Oh no. I can totally see why people don't just do this off the tops of their heads. I thought this was going to be really easy. I didn't think I was going to get like a book set in the past. I didn't think I was going to get an extra rolls. I can't actually see anywhere that people say when it is set. Oh, I can think of something that's set in the past, but I don't really want to read that. Sophia's now throwing cheesy puffs, if you can hear little like tinklings in the background. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. set in the past. Jekyll and Hyde. That's got to be set in the past.
Yeah.
It's in the Victorian times. Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is another one of Sean's 25 for 25 books. There we go. Picked. So that means out of my 5 rolls now, 2 are for me and Sean. But that's fine because I'm still only going to do 3 rolls myself. It's still fine. It's still good. Oh, I bet one of those is set in the past and I just don't know it because I don't know enough about them. Oh,
I don't know how you hadn't worked this out.
well, because I've never tried to do it before. Why would I have tried to do this before? Are you ready?
Yes.
Roll 4. That's canted. That's a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Randomizer TBR. See, this is why I kept the bucket out. We just pick another one out of the bucket. And we pick out The Dark Light. And I'm pretty sure that's by Julia Bell. And that's something I was going to read for something else. But we'll find out. And we can't find out because that's the phone I'll find out on. It's The Dark Light. Let's just hope that it's the one by Julia Bell. I need to look on my Goodreads shelf to make sure it's definitely the same one. The Dark Light by Julia Bell. I was correct in the first place. This is a Goodreads average rating of 2.91, so I'd been thinking about possibly reading my lowest rated books on Goodreads, and this was one of them. It's only 256 pages, which is good, but it is really bad, apparently. So that's a fun one to randomise your TBR on. Thank you, Jar, for deciding to stab me in the back at the last minute. This is what I get for playing another TBR game. The Jar's like, oh, don't forget about me. So one more. Roll 5, hopefully a 5. And that's 9. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A light cover. Do any of these have a light cover? Not particularly. The words that fly between us was like kind of light. Vicious by Victoria Schwab for the Schwab read along. That has like a lot of white on it. The cover will be up here and you will see that it has white and it has red and black and it's more light than not light. So we'll count that. Fine. Vicious. There we go. We've got 5 rolls out of 3 rolls, which is not the way that maths should work, and we are finishing on light cover. So if I get all of these read, which is looking remarkably unlikely now, I will vlog throughout the month and roll again. But I guess now I'll just pass you over to Sean so that he can roll and hopefully not get awful things. Are you ready to roll?
Yeah.
Roll then.
5.
Oh, you need to go back to the beginning. Sorry, I forgot to put you back on go.
Oh,
You're
I'm sorry.
starting from
I
the
thought I was
beginning.
carrying on.
No, I will be carrying on with my rolls.
Then that's
Translated.
Oh, okay.
You can't read that because of
No,
the
I
pen.
can't.
But that is translated.
I'm sure there's a book.
There's a book I can think of because I said what I would pick if I got translated.
What's translated?
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Do you think you can read the Girl with the Dragon
It's
Tattoo?
very large, but we could read it.
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh no, it's on there now.
Alright.
Oh
Ready for
lord.
roll 2?
Roll 2. This is like really, really wobbly because I'm like not good at holding the phone. Very sorry. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Cool.
dropped the counter.
That's a double.
No. Oh, so now you've got to roll 4 times.
So, light cover. What book has a light cover that
I don't know. I literally just had a problem picking that one.
Oh no.
I think that.
Oh, I know.
No.
No.
That's
too chunky.
Do it.
That's too
You're already
chunky.
doing it.
It's too chunky.
You're already doing it.
There we go.
Oh no.
Just
The
Give it a
Final
good spank.
Empire by Brandon Sanderson.
yeah.
That is a big old chunky boy.
It is a whole.
Oh, why would I let Sean take over? I literally just said I thought The Shadow Rising had a light cover.
This is 647 pages.
Oh.
Alright, you ready for my third roll?
Yeah.
Or my
Third of
2.5?
4. 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is middle grade. Ah, I think there's a book that we should read for middle grade.
Yes, please forget.
Oh, but should we just add more to our TBR?
No, please forget.
So should it be Potkin and Stubbs?
It should be Potkin and Stubbs.
But it's not gonna be. Yes, it is.
Oh,
It is.
thank God. Oh my
Yes,
God.
It's on our staircase.
Nearly having a heart attack. We're reading Potkin and Stubbs for the Middle Grade Monthly with Jade and Gavin. And we might also, well, we were planning before Bookoplathon got announced to also read the sequels. So, yeah,
Plot
that would be
twist.
happening. Whoops. Ready? Last
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Well, those whatever.
Do I have to re-roll it?
I don't know, it's your choice. I did, but you don't have to. 7 again. 3 over there.
3. And that is something in blue.
Standalone.
Standalone?
You've landed on 2 of the same squares as me.
Oh, jinx. What's standalone? What actually standalone book that we went to read?
Don't do it.
What?
Huntress. Don't you dare do it. I can see one that would be a quick read for a standalone.
Yeah, but is it on the lists or anything?
No.
Exactly.
Should I pass me my phone and I can have a look at the 425 list, see if any of those are standalone?
For my last book, which is standalone, I'm going to do The Catcher in the Rye.
So, thank you, Sean.
Right. I'm going to go make food.
Okay, I'll sign off. So that escalated quickly. We've gone from 6 books to... I can't even do math. Sean did 4 and I did 5. So we got 9. And then we've also got the other 4 from the TBR jar. So this is too many books already. And some of them are really big. Especially considering we were still trying to carry on with the Wheel of Time series this month. So, thank you, Sean, for trying to shoehorn that one in.
And we're also carrying on with Inheritance Cycle.
We're also, yes. Oh, God, I didn't even
Elvis.
think to mention that. Yes, we've got to finish Brazinga and Inheritance for the Inheritance Cycle read-along. And I've got to read the Inheritance games for my blog tour. So, it looks like we are going to be failing this month dramatically, especially because we were also carrying over at least 1 book from August. Not sure how many books from August yet, because we're halfway through 4 of them, and that is the 5th one. And that's not good, because that could end up being like 30 books before we've even rolled any more on Bookoplathon, so we will not be rolling anymore. But you'll have to watch our vlogs to see how quickly I start to cry. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my TBR jar for being a right little asshole there. And thank you to Becca for creating Bookopoly and for Bookoplathon being just cruel on the doubles. But we'll see how it goes.
Not going to thank me.
Thank you, Sean, for coming in and doing some rolling. And picking some interesting choices. And I guess we'll see you next time, if we don't die in September. Have a great day. Subscribe if you'd like. Leave me a comment if you're taking part in Bookoplathon as well, because I'd be interested in watching your videos. And we'll see you next time. Bye.